Instagram broadcast channels launched worldwide last month. But what are they? What do they do? And how can you use them as DJs and music producers? In today's video, I'm going to look at all the benefits of Instagram broadcast channels, how to set them up, how to use them, and give you some tips to get best uses out of your broadcast channel as a DJ or music producer. So let's go. Before we get cracking, do you want to grow more followers on Instagram and get more reach and engagement? Then you definitely need to subscribe to this channel because that's what I help DJs and producers do every single week. Instagram broadcast channels came to the UK on the 19th of September. And I know for some of the rest of the world, you had them earlier. US definitely had them much earlier. On that day, we had a flurry of people setting them up, notifications going ping, ping, ping all the time, and a whole load of backlash and hatred all in one day. It was pretty epic to watch. And man, people like to moan about everything. So what are they? Broadcast channels are public. They are one-to-many messaging. So it's you to all of your audience that join the broadcast channel. Creators and DJs and producers can message your fans directly in one place. You're the only person that can send messages and people can't respond to those messages. They can only add emojis if they like stuff, a thumbs up, that sort of thing. Or if you use a poll, they can respond to the polls. Or if they use add yours, they can add their own stuff to it. And that's it. It's you too many. These are great ways to build deeper relationships with your fan base. You can actually create more than one broadcast channel. I think you can have up to 6. So you can split your fan base into different types of subjects depending on what you like and what your fans like. As the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri said in a reel recently, people share more photos and videos in DMs than they do stories in a given day. They share more photos and videos in stories than they do in feed. So these DM spaces are going to become super popular and super great for growth going into 2024. 2 things to be aware of. Creators, DJs, producers can only reach the people that have joined the broadcast channel, and they will get a notification when you drop the announcements. Channel members can only reply to the stickers or polls with emojis. So you need to think about what questions you're answering that give a simple answer. Where do you find your broadcast channels? In your DM section, there is now a section called channels, and you can view all the channels you have joined. One thing I'd say is when you're setting up a channel, give it a fun name that people are going to remember. As people start following more and more of these channels, if they're all the same name, my updates, news updates, then your channel's not going to stand out from the rest in that long scroll. And you'll want people to come back and keep checking your name. As DJs and producers, which channels should you follow? I've seen so many of the bigger DJs moaning they're getting invitations from other big DJs. Well, those are just not going to follow each other unless they want to kind of peek at what their strategies are. But as smaller aspiring artists, maybe you'll follow labels you want to be involved in. Maybe you'll look at bigger DJs and look at their strategy instead of looking at what they're saying and how they're doing it instead of actually the promotional part of it, what they're doing. Maybe from labels, you want to see their releases and the new information about what's coming out from the label so you can follow what they're releasing. So then you can keep an eye on whether that label is going to be right for you sending demos to in the future. Maybe it's, like I said, looking at bigger artists, looking at DJs like Patrick Topping and Eats Everything and Ariel Free because their channels absolutely smash it. Congrats, Myrad, for the excellent execution, by the way. Maybe you could join events channels because you want to be part of those events and you want to play for those events, and then you want to see their notifications so that you can jump into their engagements and your face keeps popping up as a regular in their crowd. Okay, let's talk about features. You can share videos, you can share notes, you can share polls, you can share add yours. Polls for your audience can give you real-time feedback whether something like something. Maybe you're thinking about rolling out a new release and you share 2 artworks. Which ones do you like? This one or this one? Put emojis on the ones you like best. And it kind of teases out the release, but it also gets the audience involved in the artwork choice. On top of that, you can ask questions that people can respond to with real-time answers, which is really cool. You can also collaborate with other creators and other DJs. So maybe you collaborate with the label that you're releasing on and do something collaborative between you and the label for a label release. Maybe you're playing at a party and you do something collaboration with the event promotion. It's also a great space for running quick competitions with your audience. And so many DJs are now doing this. Free guest list for this. Come and join me backstage at this for the person that comments them the quickest. And then let's look at where they can be used. Like I said, event promotion. Maybe you have gigs and updates you want to share. Maybe you split them into different channels for different territories around the world. Maybe you've got a US channel, a UK channel, a Europe channel, and then you get all your fans in those areas so you can tell them when you're coming to those parts of the world. Maybe you offer cheaper tickets or guest list spots. Singers, you could drop voice notes and ideas into your broadcast channel and get people to respond with, do you like this idea? Do you like these ideas? Producers, you could drop the first beats and kind of, I've been working on this, what do you think? And get quality feedback that way. DJs, you could share new mixes, new podcasts, new radio shows, new YouTube live videos. And again, competitions for gig tickets are always going to be welcomed. You could also mention when you have a live stream, I'm going live now, and it goes straight to that broadcast channel. And that's going to definitely bring those people that are online to your stream. Let's look at how to promote our channels. When you create a new channel, all of your followers get notified that you've created that channel. And for those bigger DJs, it doesn't mean you've now now been added to it and you're now going to get spammed. You've just been invited to the channel and you can say no. It's okay. You don't need to moan about it on all your other channels. You've got this. We're here for you. Part of that notification and that announcement was why we got this mass of people moaning right at the start. Everyone was getting these notifications. Bing, 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 bing. But now that launch is over, you get a couple of weeks and it's much easier to manage. And again, you can join them if you want and you don't have to. When it comes to promoting, your channel is listed on your profile. So anyone that comes to your profile page, they can now see your channel and join that profile. So anything you're doing to drive people to your profile, whether it's use of stories, whether it's reels, they can now follow you, but all can also now follow your broadcast channel as once. And you can get a double follow. It's quite cool. You can add channel stickers to your stories. Have you joined my channel? Or I've just dropped this in my channel, and then get people to follow that way. I'm going to be dropping so-and-so on Thursday and do a bit of a countdown. Have you joined the channel? And then the other one is using carousels and reels and announcing to your audience, I've got a new channel, go to my profile to follow it. And just doing a big regular song, like, have you joined the channel? We do this in there, we do that in there. Have you joined it? How often should you post is the next question. You want to use your Instagram broadcast channel sparingly. Doesn't want to be every day ping, 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 ping message, because people will just get annoyed with it. As with any content, you probably should make a plan. What are you going to post in there? What is the idea? And how often would you want to do that over a long period of time, and work it out over the whole year? What have you got coming up maybe that you can then use this channel for, and how are you going to use it best for? Remember our saying, don't panic and post, sit down and plan first and work out what you're trying to achieve from that channel. I wouldn't just set one up just to spam events and flyers. You should definitely be offering some value to your audience as well, like with extras, like we were talking about a minute ago. Broadcast channels at the moment have a 98% open rate, which is massive. That's definitely going to come down, but right now they're popping and you're getting so much engagement from those channels. And if you compare that to an email open rate, which good email is around 30 to 40, but more likely somewhere between 5 and 15%, the open rate on those channels are massive. So great for promoting. They're actually the best place for promoting stuff, but also give value to your audience. Did you find this useful? Then if you did, can you hit the subscribe button and become a part of our channel family? 69% of people that watch these videos are not following. And I'd love to get that number down to 50% for next year. So if you're enjoying these videos, firstly, comment on them and let me know, but also become a subscriber and become a shed head and one of our fam. Are you wondering why no one sees your content on Instagram as a DJ and producer? Has your engagement and your reach tanked recently? Then you want to go and watch this video next, because that's going to explain how you can improve it going into next year. I will see you over there. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you over there in the next video. Cheerio. See you there. Bye.